I've got another Valencia Sky update for you. My name is Mindy Sylvester, and I just spent another weekend with clients in new construction neighborhoods, particularly Valencia Sky, and I'm going to give you the latest update today. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just please hit that little button, and you'll be the first to get all the latest information on the Naples real estate market. So I've sold over 150 new construction homes. I've sold hundreds of resales. So I say this at the beginning of every video. This is super important. Okay. I don't know why so many people go into new construction unrepresented by an agent. There's absolutely no benefit to you to not have an agent. The builder pays our compensation. So the builder pays for you to have an agent looking over your shoulder saying, okay, I don't think that's a good lot. I think this is a good lot, and here's why. I numerous towns, I cannot even count how many times I've walked into a home that somebody wants to resell. They didn't use me when they bought new construction. Now they want to sell it fast. They either over improved, under improved. They picked up a really bad lot, and it makes it very difficult to sell. And not only that, but you don't get the highest rate of return. So you as an agent, contact me because I will help you make these decisions that will get you the best return on your investment. Okay, I'll tell you, I'm not afraid to tell you. Listen, I've worked with people for 9 years before they bought a house. I'm in it for the long haul. I would rather you not buy. If there's something not right for you, I would rather you not buy it and wait until something better comes than you make a bad choice that's going to hurt you. This is the largest or one of the largest financial transactions you're ever going to make in your life. Have an agent that knows new construction and knows resales so that they can guide you to make the best decisions when you're purchasing new construction. Okay, so let's talk about Valencia Sky. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I love this neighborhood. I think it is fabulous. I think it is the best location of any new construction development out there. I think the amenities are amazing. Like the amount of activities that they have, the clubs they have, the clubhouse, it's fabulous. It's a great neighborhood, especially for the price. They've sold over 160 homes since February in one of the worst markets since 2010. So what does that tell you? It's a great neighborhood. They've done it really well. Now, GL Homes is very experienced. They've been doing this for a very long time. Every time they do a neighborhood, they make some tweaks to make it even better. So let's talk about what is going on in Valencia Sky right now. Now, keep in mind that this might change by the end of the week. It's going to change, right? Because it's the thing about the new construction is they're constantly releasing new lots and selling. They're probably selling one right now as I'm talking on this video. So contact me. I'll get you the absolute latest information. But as of last weekend, they're basically out of lots right now. They have more that they will be releasing. They have a new batch coming in December, but basically they have very, very few lot choices. They've been selling them so fast and they just haven't released any new lots. I have a buyer that is ready and willing and able to buy, but there just aren't any good lot choices. They will release them. Now the prices go up every time they release them. So we don't know what the new prices are going to be, but they should be having another release soon. So here's kind of, I found some really good information that I'm excited to tell you. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this information, but I'm a good listener. What can you say? Once you hear something, you can't unhear it. I learned something yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna need my glasses for this. So I found out which models are the most popular, which I already kind of knew, but something did surprise me. And I'll tell you why. Because typically in a 55 plus community, two-story homes do not sell well. There's a neighborhood that I sell a lot of homes in, and sometimes one or two homes that are two-story sell in a year. There's a neighborhood that I sell a lot of homes in a year, one or two-story homes will sell. Like, people just don't want two-story homes in that neighborhood. It really just depends on the community type and obviously the community demographic. But in some neighborhoods, two-story homes do not sell. That is not the case in this neighborhood. Let me tell you. Hold on, I'm getting old. Okay, here's what I found interesting. So I have the number one seller so far of the 160 homes that they've sold. 64 of them have been the Eclipse, which I think is the best model there. I think it's perfection. I think, well, not quite perfection, but it's very, very well thought out. It's got 3 bedrooms and a den. It's got 3 baths. It's got a very efficient floor plan. It's got a lot of closets. The difference between that and the Skyline, the difference between that and the Skyline is the Skyline, they're very similar, but the Skyline has, in the master bedroom, they have one walk-in closet and one just like with the doors, like reach in. And I think that's a big factor because people love closet space. So I think going for a resale, having that double, it's only like $8,000 difference, but I think having that double walk-in closet is a huge factor. I think that's really going to make a difference when you have a buyer, you have your home list and a buyer's looking between yours and a Skyline. I think the Eclipse will win every time. The Eclipse is actually being sold 3 times more than any other model. But here's what surprised me. The Solstice they've sold, that is the third, no, that is the second number 2 selling home. That's a 2-story home. And that is really interesting. Now, it's just interesting to me. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to knock it. It's just, I think maybe because people want to have a room for their kids and grandkids. So they want that 2-story because the loft on that Solstice is really great. It's got a little living area. The second floor is great. You'll probably, if you're the primary owner, you'll probably never go up there. It's just for your guests, more than likely. So it is a great floor plan. I just think the downstairs feels smaller because of the design. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think the interior designer was like eating mushrooms or something. I don't know what happened in that. GL Homes has they have the best decorators. You have to just throw out the design work in these models because I don't know, it's just, there's just too much that makes it feel small. However, at the end of the day, we went and compared it, and it's the difference between the living area in the Eclipse and the Solstice is minuscule. It's like maybe a foot or 2, but it feels so much smaller. So yeah, you kind of have to definitely like overlook the interior design of that Solstice model. Now, I think also the reason why it's a top seller is because it's a 2-story home that you can get on most lots. Whereas the Horizon, the Aurora, which is the Horizon model with a 2-story, can only go on specific lots. There are no lots right now for the Aurora. There are none available. Now, the Aurora is a bigger house, so it's a longer house. So if you want the Aurora, if you're just getting a regular lot, you can't have a pool. So you either have to choose, you're going to have to pay a lot for the big lots if you want a pool, or you can have a smaller lot and not have a pool. You have to really choose, like, do I want the house or do we want the pool? Because the floor plan of the first floor, which is the Horizon model, is fabulous. The back area, the living area is just tall ceilings, lots of windows, huge kitchen. It is beautiful. Now, the difference is there are only 3 bedrooms in that unit. So if you want the Horizon, but you need 3 bedrooms plus a den, then you've got to get that second story or get an Eclipse or a different model. So that's what kind of they missed with the Horizon. They made it's about the same square footage, but they have bigger rooms, but not the den. So kind of wish they would just have that floor plan is so gorgeous in the Horizon model. That back room right there, but it's a long house, so you can't have a pool on some of the lots. So right now, like I said, they just don't have very many lots available. We are hoping in December they're going to come out with a lot more. I have several people waiting to buy. They just need a lot. They do have a couple of lots that are on the edge of the lake, which I don't recommend because there's absolutely no privacy. You can build, or plant a hedge, but when you're on the edge of the lake, you're around that corner of the lake, you've got boom, 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 you've got people all around you. It's just, you don't have any privacy. It's not a good choice. Also, they have now, this is newer, they have baby pools. Got to see a baby pool yesterday. I love what they're doing with this because Valencia Sky is all about the community. It's all about the amenities and the activities. You're not going to get a large lot there. You're not going to get a lot of outdoor space. You're there because you want the active lifestyle. You're going to be at the clubhouse doing activities, playing pickleball. You're not buying it for the size of the lot. But people do want a pool, even if it's something small. So they introduced baby pools for the smaller lots. I saw a baby pool yesterday. It's not bad. It's just that it's really close to the house. Like, it's almost like you're sitting on your little lanai area and you can just turn your chair and step right into your pool. And I'm not exaggerating. It's almost like you're in your living room and you just take a big jump and you can jump into the pool. And it's like you can touch right here. You're in your pool and you just touch both sides. But you got to give them credit. They have created a pool for the people who want a pool. So it will look nice. Like, I didn't see a finished one. It was under construction. So I'm sure it's going to look nice. And, if you really don't care about outdoor living and you just want a pool because you think you want just to cool off or something, pretty to look at, I think it's a great idea. But if you want outdoor space, then you're going to need to wait for one of those bigger lots. So that is really an update. They've sold 160 homes, like I said. Still selling strong, just still waiting for those lots to get released. I will let you know. If you're interested, please contact me. I'll let you know when there's another lot release. I'm there constantly. And I live 8 minutes away. So if you have any questions, I can always drive past the lots for you. I can FaceTime you if you're not here. Whatever you need, I got you. So give me a call and I look forward to working with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.